to another podcast with Alana, me.
And Nat, and guess what? I brought my mic this time.
And today we're going to just keep it simple. We're going to talk about our January reads and then our TBR for February.
Yeah, sorry, but pero I didn't get to finish book 2 on time.
Yeah, well, she was moving and she was putting her bookcase up, so I guess I'll let it slide.
My bookcase looks pristine.
It looks great.
But I might need another one, and I don't know if I have space.
You know how she's always on me? Elena, you need another bookcase. You gotta get another bookcase. You gotta go to IKEA and get another bookcase. Bish!
I know, but the difference, there's only one difference. You got rid of all your high school books.
Yeah,
I still have all my high school books.
Not on purpose. It just kind of happens.
Yeah, like 80% of my books are all my high school.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
My high school fantasy books. So, and I still have my high school like literature. Like,
oh no.
Like all those books that are banned now. You know which ones I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like I have them, but I put those like in a cabinet. They're now like out in the open.
I think I have 2 shelves on my bookcase of high school books.
Oh no,
Yours is a whole book.
The whole thing. There's only like one little section. That's like my most recent.
Yeah. If you are watching this, we're going a little moody with our overhead light.
Spooky.
It's what, 7:30, and we just got off work. So here we are.
It's a rough day if we look rough.
Yeah, we are looking.
Sorry, not sorry. This is what a hardworking women look like.
It's just pitch black. Usually, like the lights from the outdoors to help us out. But it is what it is.
It is what it is. My forehead usually is not this shiny. Okay, got it.
Most people are probably just listening.
Oh well, if you're watching or listening, my forehead is shiny, but it normally don't look like this. It's the end of the day, and we got overhead lighting, so you just gotta go with the flow right now.
And I'm currently doing a retinol treatment.
She looks perfectly fine.
She's keeps like a freaking reptilian.
No. She keeps freaking out,
but
and
I swear it looks so bad.
No, her face looks fine. You have to go through the process.
Okay, but am I gonna be okay for the wedding? Because I talked to Kristen.
I think you should wait. Why are you talking to Kristen? Out of all people,
she's doing retinol too, and she said it's months before her skin looks clear and good.
Okay, well then talk to your esthetician. And I would wait until like 1 or 2. Usually, treatment takes 2 to 3 weeks to take effect. I would say after a month, go to her and be like, "Look, it's not working. My wedding's in 2 months. Like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
Like, you need to do hydrofacial on me, like ASAP. Get this baby looking plump and hydrated. And then after the wedding, we can assess this if you still want to."
Yeah.
And like make me look even more beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's my dilemma. I'm sorry I got off track. We'll start talking about books because I know that's what you're here for. That's what you're here for, you dirty, dirty little girl.
ASMR.
So what we read in January was A Shadow in the Ember, a Fire and Flesh series by Jennifer L. Armentrout.
So good.
If you haven't listened to our review, we did a book review of this book already. And we both rated it 5 stars.
So good.
It's really good.
I'm currently on book 2, and I just want to go home and read. I want to go home, take a bath, put some Espen salt, some bubbles, and like just relax and read my book.
Yeah. She's reading the second book of the series. Yeah. Which is called, let me see.
I think it's Shadow and something. Oh, no.
No. A Light in the Flame.
Totally wrong.
And so that's the one I read in January as well. I rated it a 4.5.
I know, this one's a freaking tornado speed racer when it comes to books. She reads so fast.
But when it's good, I just freaking...
It is good. I just don't got time.
I feel like this series I really did enjoy way better than the Blood and Ash series.
I'm excited to read the Blood and Ash. Yeah. I think most likely when I finish the series, like, forewarning, I'm gonna probably do Blood and Ash, which is good. We can like recap it.
Yeah.
Because we haven't talked about it on here.
Yeah.
So that'll be nice.
I read it a long time ago, so maybe I'll reread it with y'all. Maybe that'll be my February TBR. And then, of course, the third book, A Fire in the Flesh, which is the third book in the series. But Jennifer L. Armentrout is coming out with the fourth in May. So I don't know if I'm going to read it or not. Because I feel like the third book pretty much ended on a good...
Is your honeymoon in May?
April.
In April?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to take like a break and then do the honeymoon.
Yeah, just a week break.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say you can take it to your honeymoon, but you'll be back by then.
Yeah, I'll be back. Which I rated that one a 4-star. So it declined a little bit, but I still really, really enjoyed it.
But I feel like all books are like that. Let's be honest. The first one's always a big hype, and then afterwards it kind of declines. Like, it's very hard unless it's like ACOTAR. Yeah. That like it'll go higher.
Even ACOTAR had a book that was just
I've had people though that say like the third or fourth book of ACOTAR is like the best. I probably think the same thing. I just don't remember it.
I don't remember either. I remember there was like one book that was just like, okay.
Yeah, I've heard. I think it's like the fourth or the fifth. I don't know.
I know I didn't like the novella.
Whenever she says novella, I think of a TV show. I don't know if I said that before. But I haven't read the novella. I don't remember.
It was literally just trivial bullshit. And I didn't like any of that. Which, I mean, a lot of people probably like because they love the characters. But I think I just read it so long ago that I wasn't as invested in it. Yeah. But yeah, do we recommend this series?
Oh, 100%. This is the best series I've read so far. This is like if I read this in 2023, I would have said that this is the best series of the year.
Yeah, this is our first 5-star read.
This is a great start of the year, though, to be honest. To be honest, this is the best start of the year book read, baby.
And I'm just going to reiterate for the people that haven't watched our book review, just because maybe they haven't read it. Nat said this was better than Fourth Wing, so...
Yes, I did.
She said it was better than Fourth Wing. I'm going to say it a third time for the people that didn't hear that. She said it's better than Fourth Wing.
I did say that. I totally did say that.
So if you like dragons, which they're not called dragons in this book, but they're essentially dragons. If you like fucking dragons, if you like romantasy, if you like spicy, give this book a shot.
If you like gods.
Yeah, gods, goddesses,
all of it.
Powers.
It's so good.
Badass heroine.
Yeah, but you know what I like about this? I'm not a big fan of like gods in the sense of like
I'm not either.
Thor or
like Hades,
whatever. All those. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. But like gods like this, where it's not like mythology. Yeah, I should say that I'm not into mythology. Yeah, but these type of gods which don't have to do with mythology, I like this.
Yeah. It's good.
It's a big difference.
I feel like this series is just so easy to read. So if you need something like a little fluffer, I feel like this is a good one. If you're looking for an intense fantasy read, I don't think this is it.
Oh, no. Yeah. But it's still really, really good.
It's just like it's such an easy
This book should have popped off over Fourth Wing.
Well, I think Blood and Ash did pop off, I think. That was like a while ago. Sorry, my dog wants to have attention. She wants someone to play ball with her. Where were we?
That this is like this book should have popped off over Fourth Wing.
Yeah. I think Blood and Ash did pop off, but that was years ago.
Yeah, but this series.
This series came out when?
I know, but this series needs but there's old series that are popping off, you know? Like ACOTAR was written way back then, and then it popped off like last year or two.
True. You're right.
Know? Like people, you guys need to read this and like, you know?
That's why when Fourth Wing popped off, I was surprised. Because I'm like, I feel like there's so much better.
There is so much better.
And like, I just
didn't. It was it's a good, I feel like for what it was made for, it was good. Like for a fantasy series, for people that are not into fantasy, to get them into fantasy, it's a good start.
Well, first off, she's not a fantasy writer. That was her first fantasy book.
Yeah, and I feel like for a first time, it's not bad. You know? But I feel like, and if you look at the people that have read it, that like it really well, they don't really read fantasy.
I know.
You gotta you gotta categorize it where it's categorized.
Yeah. I feel like I shouldn't have even like touched it knowing that because I'm such a snob, I guess.
Yeah. I think you should have read it into like, oh, beginner.
Yeah.
Beginner. You had that. I think you went into it with a mindset of this is going to be amazing because everybody's popping off about it.
Yeah.
Instead of thinking, oh, this is like a book for people to get into what I like to read. So it's
Yeah.
like baby form. Like
Yeah.
level 1 where you're into like level 25
Yeah. I think I
out of 10.
definitely didn't. Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It is what it is.
It is what it
Another
is.
book that I read in January.
Well, guys, just letting you know it's the boarding book I read. So she's taking 4 of the last 20 book I read.
I read 4 books in January. I won a week, I guess. That's shaking her head at me.
I cannot. I wish I was Elena sometimes. I wish I had so much more time.
Well, you're in school.
I know.
This semester's when I was in school, I don't think I read anything. I think I read maybe like 5 books in total of my whole school.
I don't know. If it wasn't for this podcast, I don't think I would be reading as much as I am, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm enjoying it, you know?
But my last book was Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies.
Oh, did you finish it?
I finished it. I gave it 2 stars. I almost did not finish it. I almost DNF'd
Meaning
it.
I shouldn't buy it.
Yeah, don't. So the beginning was really cute. Like it was like, okay, I see. And the love interest is a prince of fairy. And she's studying fairies. But I don't want to be rude or like what's it called? Insensitive.
Okay.
But she acted like a person with
oh, yeah. I know what to say. Yeah. What's that called?
Asperger's,
whatever.
I don't know if that's mean, but like her character was very straight to the point. She was really smart. She was a professor and she wanted to study fairies and she was like trying to make a book of it, which like I get, you know, love that for her. But there was no connection to any of the side characters, even the love interest. There was like no connection. Even the guy, the love interest, was trying to clue her in that he liked her. And she was just like, oh, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I should kiss him to see how I feel. You know, it was like so.
I'm just not into like fairy books right now. Like when I was in high school, I went fairies. Into fairy books. Right now, I'm just into like powers.
Yeah,
that's
fine.
Yeah.
I always have a soft spot for fairies, but people just don't know how to.
Now that I organized it, guys, I'm a crackhead. All right, we all know this already. But I categorized my new bookshelves in theme, and the biggest theme that I have
is witches.
No. Yeah, it's like witches, and then my second leading is vampires. Third is werewolves. Then it's angels, and then fairies.
You know, there hasn't been like a popular vampire book lately.
In a while.
Yeah.
In a while.
But we're supposed to read that Fang book.
Remember? I think people are just on that kick right now. We've talked about it, where they're just like on the magic and dragon kick right now.
There's like periods, dude.
I wish they can bring back werewolves, bro. There's something in my heart that even though I've read magic a lot, it's just because majority of books are magic, but I have a soft spot for werewolves, bro. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I'm part werewolf and I'm a hairy woman. But there's something
I think in general, any kind of book where they transform into something, like wear whatever, I
prefer werewolves over vampires, to be honest.
Yeah, I did too.
It's just.
But I was Team Jacob
and they're more.
The longest time.
Me too. And they're more like rugged and
they're warm and just brutal. I like the feralness.
We like them, you know, dirty.
Oh man.
Lord have mercy.
I mean, I do have a wolf book in my TBR shelf.
Isn't your tattoo have a wolf?
No.
It's
the
like
compass
books.
of the forest.
Okay.
Which, I mean, it gives werewolf vibes, I guess. Yeah. But Wolf Song.
Okay.
Wolf Song is
it
wolf
based
book.
on a book?
Wolf Song?
No, your tattoo, is it based on a book?
It was based off
If
my
anybody
life.
wants to know, Alana has a big, is it like a thigh piece?
Mm-hmm.
A big thigh piece of like books with like mountains.
It's a compass with trees in the background where some are alive and some are dead. And yeah.
It gives off very book vibes. I was gonna say nautical, but nautical is the water, not nautical vibes. It gives very bookish vibes.
Yeah, I guess so. It's based off my life.
I'm surprised that you even have a tattoo. Because I know you and you don't like pain.
Yeah, it hurt like a bitch. And then I had to get it touched up, and the touch up was worse. And I had to just like sit there and be like, fucking take it. Fucking take it.
I cannot imagine you doing that.
You know why? I went through a breakup.
Oh, that always happens. Mine,
Yeah.
the one I have, which is very tiny, it's just like a script or whatever. Like right when I was about to finish a relationship, I was just full on rebellion. This was toxic, by the way. And I got a tattoo. I went bleach blonde. I chopped off all my hair into a bob. Things. I did all the things that guy did not like.
Yeah.
And I liked it. Yeah. And I was just like, F it.
Yeah. All the things that girls do when you do break up.
Yeah.
But I wanted a tattoo for the longest time.
Me too.
I turned like 21. I'm like fucking doing it.
I was going to do one when I was 18. My mom was going to sign off for me. And she was like, let's do it. She was so excited. Even for the one I have, her and my brother went with me. But that's right when I got into that relationship and he was like, nah. Which you would think right now, me, if I had this attitude back then, I would have. That would have never happened. Yeah. But here we are. We have to go through things to get to this place.
You gotta learn somehow, you know? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
It is.
Yeah, it is what it is. So February TBR, obviously yours is gonna be the second book, which is A Light in the Flame.
And then March will probably be the third.
I want to read so many books. It's so freaking difficult.
Alana's TBR takes up a whole, like basically a
bookshelf, okay?
Yes, but if she were to spread it out like she has spread out the rest of her books, it would be the whole bookshelf.
Or bookcase.
Sorry, bookcase. Sorry.
Yeah, well, it is what it is.
Because like your TBR is like tight. It's like compact and tight, and then the rest of her her bookshelves are like all spread out, super pretty. And then her TBR is like compact. And it's like, oh baby.
It's like, well, fucking book talk, man. I blame book talk. Because I see something, I'm like, oh, that sounds so
I think she
good.
just has an addiction problem.
Yeah, I am an addict. I am, okay?
You gotta go to one of those, what is it, those things called? Those like...
An AA.
You gotta go to the AA for books.
Hi, my name's Alana. I'm so-and-so old. And I am a book addict.
Yeah.
But like, I know this. I buy maybe like, I honestly, I think I buy 5 to 10 books a month.
Yeah. And I buy.
But I read 4 this month.
In all reality, you do read fast, so like it's worth it. You get me? If I had more time, if I wasn't in school, I would probably be on the same bandwagon.
When you graduate, you're gonna be on my level.
I probably not probably at your level, but I probably would be like, you're at a 10. I would probably be like at a 7.
I don't think I'm like that hardcore. I've seen some that read 10 books a month.
Oh yeah, but I think that's their job.
Yeah.
You know, if it was your job, you would do it.
Yeah, totally. For sure. Like people just sidetrack. I know it's freaking so sidetracked. But you know the new book of Crescent City? The 3rd book just came out by Sarah J. Maas.
I didn't know, but cool.
It just came out. 800 pages. People already read it. It just came out.
I know. But honestly,
800 pages.
If we didn't have our job, that would be us, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, because when we're at work, Like, you should see us at work. Like
I'll be
every time that we have time to talk to each other, I'll be like, Elena, I'm at this part where this is happening and this person got chopped and blah, blah, blah. Or like, she comes and she's like, oh my God, I can't wait for you to get to here. I read this book. It's about this.
Yeah.
And then I'm constantly like, should I be a bad employee? Take out my phone and read. But I don't, because I'm a good employee. Doc, if you're listening, I don't do that.
I have done that. I actually had my phone.
Doc, if you're listening, don't listen.
I was cleaning my offertory, and like I had my phone propped up with like my Kindle app, and I had it so like I could read a page like while I'm cleaning, and then whatever, and then go to the next page. He comes in, and I'm like, "Fuck, my book is right there. I hope it's not anything like spicy on there." And I'm just like trying to be nonchalant, like. And then I slowly just like grab the phone and I'm like, yeah, I got that for you, Doc. I'll be right back.
I wish I had moments like that, but my job like doesn't allow me to. There's like,
yeah,
I'm constantly go.
Yeah.
I wish.
Yeah.
If I had your job position, oh, you best believe.
Well, like
I would have while I'm doing while I'm doing what you're doing, I would have an AirPod in my ear listening. I don't know how you don't do that. Like, why? You know how some people they're quiet while they're like doing it.
Yeah, Audible. I can't.
Can we talk about like? Can I say?
Oh yeah.
Okay, if I was a hygienist and I'm cleaning teeth, there's some people like one of our coworkers, the one that does it in the dark room. Like, she doesn't really talk to her patients. I would pop those puppies in, or at least one in, and I'll be like, ooh.
I feel like you wouldn't be able to really hear though, because your instrument is so loud,
yeah.
and then the cart is so
well,
loud.
If you get a noise canceling one.
And can you imagine like cleaning someone's teeth and then it's like spicy or something like some shit going on? Like, I don't know.
Well, then that's when you get a book that it's not that spicy, you know?
Yeah. Well, I'm currently rereading Kingdom of the Wicked by Carrie. I don't know how to say her last name. Carrie Maniscalco. Don't know. But she has the whole series out, and I read the first book a long time ago. I gave it 3 stars. It was like good. It was enjoyable, but it wasn't like, oh my gosh, you have to read this. But I'm intrigued. I want to finish the series. But this is the reason why is because she just came out with another book based off the same world. Yeah. The same world of that series, and it's supposed to be spicy. So, but I have to finish this series before I go to that one. So that one is this is my February TBR.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. But I also want to reread Crescent City because Sarah J. Maas just came out with the 3rd book. And I want us to read that together too, so we can talk about it on the podcast.
We should. Maybe once we're done with this series, we can jump in.
You want to read Blood and Ash? There's like so much, dude. I want to read the Wolf Song series because it's about wolves. Like,
yeah, we'll see.
Dude,
we'll let you know.
There's so much. I literally sit in front of my bookshelf and I'm just like, I don't know what to read next because I want to read them all. It's like Pokemon. You want to collect them all. When I go to a fucking bookstore, when I go to a bookstore, I look at all the books and I feel like I need to save them.
Oh, I don't feel that way.
Even though like I know books I can get on Kindle Unlimited and I don't have to pay for anything.
I want like physical. Me. I get both.
Yeah, it's so hard. I'm like, no, Elena, you could literally get this book for free because girl math, you don't think about the KU membership. But no, I want to buy the book, which is like $15 to $20.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's spacing out.
I'm tired.
Okay, well, this was our January wrap up and our February TBR. Let us know what you guys are going to be reading for February. I'm super excited because I may snag that and put it on my bookshelf because I'm freaking insane.
If you want to save her pocket, her wallet, I mean, don't recommend anything. But if you don't care,
recommend something, do it.
Do it.
Do it. Hurt me. Hurt my bank account. Do it. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next podcast.
And the next odd page.
Bye.
Bye.